Hey guys, time for a brand new video. Once again, a new setting. This is the entire Blu-ray collection right around here. And today I'm going to be reviewing a film that has already been reviewed by tons of people, and my time has already almost came to an end for this film for me to review. It is the Disney Pixar film Finding Dory. Now, of course, Finding Nemo is quite a good Disney film. I mean, I own it on Blu-ray, so, and by these versions, they're exactly the same discs, but still nice covers. Anyway, now let's get on to the plot of Finding Dory. Now, Finding Dory takes place about like 1 year after the first one, when really the first one came out 10 years ago. So, anyway, for some reason, after something be mentioned about Dory having some sort of a family or where she came from, she starts getting memories once again. For once, she actually is getting memories of a past she once had. And basically, she figures out that she came from a sort of children's aquarium, and she decides to head there and find her family. Along the way, she meets more friends, such as Hank the octopus, or her pipe pal known as Destiny. So, once again, Pixar has pulled through and made another great film. Their last film, The Good Dinosaur, was, in my opinion, kind of underrated. But now they've came back and are doing a new sequel, finally, which we're all super excited for, especially considering the fact that Ellen DeGeneres is once again playing Dory. So, let's get into what I almost absolutely loved about the film. Ellen DeGeneres as Dory was great. Not only did she sort of embody the character's sort of quirkiness, but as well, she sort of was the light of the party, and she made everything so much better in the film. Not only was her comedy bits great, but as well, there is no real villain in this film to really antagonize her. There's nothing really going against Dory in this film. It's just her trying to find her family, which is what I love about this film, is the fact that nothing is really going against the characters. They're just trying to find each other and find their family, which is quite a good touch. But Dory was a great character considering the fact that she's a fish. But, you know, whatever. Pixar movies, I mean, you care for emotions in Inside Out. So, as well, the actor playing Marlin, whose name I forget, they were all really great. As well as the actor who played Nemo, but they were sort of sidetracked in the film, in my opinion, to Ellen DeGeneres' role of Dory. They were a bit sidetracked, and it does not really take down the film for me. Don't understand why, but still, they did do decent performances, but they were sidetracked due to some of the other characters, like Hank the octopus, which was, in my opinion, a great character who really made a sort of interesting connection with Dory, and it was quite heartwarming to see those two together, and you know, it was very, very great, I guess. Then we get to find out about how Dory was not fazed by the sharks in the first one. Her best friend, Destiny, a whale shark. Now, it also kind of explains how she was able to talk through, whale. And the character of Destiny is also a really great character, sort of sidetracking Nemo and Marlin, but still, she really, like, whoever played her, I don't remember, but she really sort of brought together a whole feeling of sort of warmness in the film. I don't understand what I'm saying, but all of the supporting characters, especially, the thing with the round head. I forget. You know, I'm not a fishy-ontologist, but you know, I'm not good at naming all fish's names. But all characters, well, at least most of them, were really well done and developed. What else is there to talk about? Oh yeah, there is the cinematography in the film, which is beautiful, I have to admit. With Finding Nemo, you know, sort of the animation was well done, mostly because of the fact it took place underwater, and of course, water is beautiful. So with the cinematography looking even better in this film, the shots either above water, looking, you know, at it, or underneath water, it all looks beautiful. And I have to commend the directors, or whoever the directors were, for doing this sort of style once again. But this film does take place a lot above water, which I kind of like, since most of Finding Nemo took place underwater. This film takes most place above water, so it's a mix. So. Yeah, but most of the cinematography was great. Some of the scenes above water weren't too eye-catching for me, but still pretty well done, I have to admit. But once again, the animation is almost spot on to being as good as in the original. Some of the original Pixar and Disney films were great, mostly because of the animation. And I don't think this was actually too recent, or was it? You know, I don't know all the time periods that all these came out. So in the 2000s. Fuck. But, yeah, the animation in the first film was really well done, all because of the ocean scenes, like I keep saying. But with this film, the animation is almost as good with, like, without using the underwater setting to make the animation look better. But I am going to wrap up my review for Finding Dory here. I semi-loved this film. Not as good as the first one, because this film was all about family and certain messages, when really the first Finding Nemo film did not have a message to it. It was more about the story of the film. It had weight and it had characters to pull it along, and not messages that try to carry the film. I feel as though if they did not have a family sort of message to the film and just had it be a story about her trying to find her family, then that would have been much better. But still, it was a really well done film, and I would definitely recommend that you go see Finding Dory if it is still in theaters, because I don't know. But thank you guys for watching. This setup is going to be here for quite a while, I'm going to have to admit, but it will. You know, I really should have had Jaws as one of the displaying films, but you know. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Once again, I will be doing more videos like this, and like if you enjoyed the video that much. I'm going quite slow in the intro, I don't know why. Like if you enjoyed the video that much, subscribe if you want to see more, and comment if you want to call me an asshole. This is Jared the Collector telling you, always trust your instincts, because sometimes movies can cheat you. Shit, why do I really hate the fact that I have to go behind the camera now.